Have you been talking to my dad?
No, I've been talking to Vice.
Okay.
And according to new
love
research
Vice.
that they found, this is specifically in the UK, but I would bet numbers are pretty similar in the US as well.
Yeah.
They found that 1 in 10 people won't ever delete their ex's nudes. I feel like I'm going to start this one with a question.
Okay.
Do you have the nude photos of your exes on your phone right now?
They're in the cloud?
Is that a question?
That was an uncertain statement.
Like you think you have exes from, or you think you have nudes from your ex that are saved in the cloud?
I don't purposefully save them, but I think like if I went to my Google Photos,
You could find one.
Yeah, because it's all connected.
Yeah.
But I don't have them in an album. Like I don't reminisce about them.
Right. Okay. Well, that was gonna be my question. So I feel like when I was in high school, I used to send nudes all the time because I was a slut.
Yeah, you're a whore. Unsolicited? Solicited.
Always solicited.
Yeah.
Like wildly solicited. Like, please send them. And me being like, never. I could never send them. Meanwhile, I like already have them taken. I'm just like waiting for them to like beg enough.
True seductress.
And I used to always play it like, oh, I never really do this. Like, I never send nude photos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't.
That's what
like,
a whore would say.
Yeah, like, I would never. And then I'm like, just kidding. Here's like a whole album. But that was like back in the day of flip phones. So I don't think that anyone current has nudes in Hunter. And I don't really exchange them. Like, every now and again, I'll be like, here's my titty.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, those are good titties. And that's pretty much the extent of it. But I trust him so much and like I feel fine about it.
Yeah.
But here's why you should never trust anybody.
Oh, God.
I know.
Have you been talking to my dad?
No, I've been talking to Vice.
Okay.
And according to new
love
research
Vice.
that they found, this is specifically in the UK, but I would bet numbers are pretty similar in the US as well.
Yeah.
They found that 1 in 10 people won't ever delete their ex's nudes.
Do you know how many women versus and like hetero? What was the situation of method here?
I don't.
Okay.
So
I'm assuming it's heterosexual.
I mean, I would assume so as well,
Just like
but
the state of research.
we have a bunch of information that I will be able to give you.
Okay, divulge.
So almost 4 in 10 people admitted to holding on to the intimate photos of their partner after a breakup, and 1 in 10 said that they intentionally never deleted them. So some of these people are holding on to them very similar to you, where it's like, I forgot that I have them. They're just sitting in a cloud. I'm not looking back at them for reference.
Yeah.
But 1 in 10 are very like much like I want these.
I'm actually I thought it might be like 2
More?
in 10, 3 in 10.
I thought it'd be slightly more.
I mean, I gotta admit, I have to admit on the stand that a lot of my exes, like, you know, loose dating exes, whatever, have told me that they watch like old videos of us or jack off to old photos of me.
And you found that to be flattering, though.
Yeah, so flattering. Like this, I mean, this one was kind of weird, but very
Well,
flattering.
let's give the full explanation.
All right,
I think it's weird. I want other people's opinions. You're like, no, it's sweet.
I love that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I was dating this guy, and he was like going to move to a different country or something, and so then I tried to hook up with his roommate best friend, because that's what those jokes were about before. I don't know if they're still in here or not, and so he ends up like moving to China or somewhere, gets a girlfriend, and shows her the video of me sucking his dick so that she could learn from my technique. But he showed it to her because she showed him a video of her. So I think he was trying to retaliate.
Of her sucking someone else's dick?
Of her having sex with someone else or something.
Oh,
I mean,
weird.
their relationship is really fucked up. Like,
yeah,
he was such a simp for her.
Now I didn't realize this was a retaliation.
Yeah.
Still weird though on both parts.
Yeah, but at the time I was just so flattered, and I was like, wow, I'm truly a blowjob queen. Like, this boy is showing his girlfriend a video of me, but also, why you shouldn't I didn't consent to that.
Well, that's the thing is like this feels revenge porny.
Yeah,
obviously different, but like because it's you in the video, like you should be able to give consent. And weird that he's doing it as some weird power play to his girlfriend. Like, look, I get blown too, and this girl does it better than you.
Yeah,
like I would hate to be that girl
Yeah. I'm just trying to see the positive in it. But it is fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like, I would be upset. I would be really upset if someone showed me a video. And maybe you'd feel differently too if like...
That wasn't me.
No, if it was like, because you giving him a blowjob, it's mostly his stuff. Like, I don't know how naked you were in the video.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, but if he was like showing other people like photos of your naked body without your permission, would that feel different?
Yeah, I think in this context, I was just like, just kind of taking the good part of it and leaving the rest.
Yeah.
And maybe that was also an attempt to not feel violated.
Which is really valid.
Yeah.
And makes a lot of sense.
But let's dive into the other people's thoughts.
So they surveyed 1,000 people, and of those 1,000 people, they found that millennials are the most likely age demographic to keep the sexy photos, with 47% holding on to them, compared to 1/3 of them. Yeah. So they surveyed over 1,000 people, and they found that millennials are the most likely age demographic to keep photos of their past lovers. Mm-hmm. So 47% held onto their photos for a month, and 1/3 of them held onto them for more than a month after the relationship ended. Okay. So most, like, almost 50% of people are going to hold on to the photos, and it seems like at about a month they realize they still have them and will delete them. But 1/3 of people...
No. I understood what you were saying. Totally.
Okay, sorry. I just know that I was like being confusing at first. So I was like, is this...
No, because I gave a perplexed look because I was just thinking, I mean, I have so many nudes in my phone. I don't look back at dick pics. I don't feel like girls do that.
No, well, and they also found that men are more likely than women to hold on to their ex's photos.
Right. So that's why I wanted to break down to see, like, what's the difference between men and women here? Like, the 1 out of 10, like, to me, that just seems resoundingly like men. Yeah. So nearly half of all men hold on to them, and only 1/3 of women do. Wow. Which makes sense. I feel safer if a woman has my nude.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I don't like, and I don't know why. I feel like women just can be trusted more, but it's like, I don't feel like she's going to be sending them around. Like, for example, you've never once been like, I've got old photos of my ex. You want to see them? Because that'd be fucking weird. But I could see guys being like, oh yeah, I got a picture.
But I will say now, and I have done this, I'll be like, he sent me a picture of his dick. It's like so nice. Should I show it to you? Oh, wait. Should I not? No, I'm going to show it to you.
I don't like looking at dick pics either. Like, I feel like you've offered to show me pictures before, and I'm like, I really don't want to see it. Like,
I don't blame you.
Unless it's, like, odd.
Right. If
like, I only want to look at it if it's weird.
If there's something unique about it, not that it's just, like,
not
beautiful.
Even unique, but I want to see something wrong with it. Like, I want to know if it's, like, fucked up.
Oy.
Like, if someone sends you a really weird dick pic, yeah, I'll take a look. But if it's just like a penis, it's like you've seen one, you've seen them all. Vaginas are special.
I got a video of a guy. I didn't tell you this story, but I got a video of a guy jerking off this weekend, and I hated it.
Was it a weird dick?
It was like a weird video. The dick was like fine. Can I show it to you later?
See, yeah, I don't even really want to see it.
Okay. See, so
yeah,
you don't want to see it.
Arielle, it's not for lack of trying. I just don't want to see them.
Again, don't blame you. I didn't really want to see it either.
Okay, so this was a stat that I found really interesting. Mm-hmm. High income earners are more likely to keep intimate photos from an ex, with the most likely income group being people who make over £45,000, which is about $60K a year, which is fascinating to me, and I want to know more about it. I think so. Like, in some way, I feel like it must be like I make more money, I'm better, I have power, I like holding power, that kind of a vibe.
Yeah. This is a fascinating study. I hope there's a follow-up.
I would love to know more. Well, the thing is, like, because this was like a private study done with Vice, I couldn't find more information on it.
Yeah.
So
give us the fucking juice.
Give us your stats, Vice.
No, usually with shit like this, they'll have I mean, or not usually, but sometimes they'll do a follow up to it because there were some interesting things. Right. There. It's like, let's delve in.
So Emily McFadden, who is an abuse lawyer, at Bolt, Burden, and Kemp, says people keep intimate photos for a number of reasons, and they're not all malicious. Mm-hmm. So similar to Arielle, some people just like don't know they have them, and they exist in the cloud forever, and they forget that they have them. But some people do have like malicious intent, because they want to distribute as like revenge porn, or some people just have them because they want to keep looking at it. But I feel like personally, my consent has an expiration date for those photos. Like when we are broken up, like you no longer have my consent to see my body.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't know how it would hold up in a court of law, but I think that that is like something you should bring up as you are ending the relationship. Although I don't know if that's really something you would think of.
I mean, I think it's something you should think of, you know, is what we're saying now.
To think about it.
Well, so what I would recommend going forward, if you are sending nude photos, don't do it on WhatsApp, because WhatsApp automatically saves photos to their camera roll.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Which I fucking hate in general, because sometimes I'll just like open things and it's like, whose photo is this? And it's like some bitch sent, like whatever.
I hate WhatsApp.
The best way to do it, surprisingly, I think, is Snapchat, because you can share and like the messages, not over the like Snap specifically, but you can share in the messages, and then you can choose when to delete it. So let's say you say keep forever, and then when you guys break up, you go in and you choose like to remove this message from the chat. I've heard stories of girls who like went back and erased those messages, and then boys text them being like, where are your nudes? Like, I want them. And they're like, no, you don't have consent to see those anymore because we're not together.
Wow.
Could you imagine having the audacity post breakup to be like, yo, where are the nudes you sent me?
No,
right?
I can't. Well, like, good job, you girls, for breaking up with them. This is so funny because I feel we talk a lot about how much we hate boys in Snapchat. And like when a boy adds me on Snapchat, I'm like, ew, I'm not into you anymore.
The thing is, there's definitely an age demographic that still uses Snapchat. Like my sister still does all the time.
Really?
Yeah. The teens still use Snapchat.
Snapchat and TikTok? You can't have all of them. You can't have all.